All right, so you are welcome to this tutorial class. This is a test that we are going to have now. We want to test our knowledge so far, what we've been learning in the course. So we've been learning a lot about computer hardware maintenance and repair. We've learned a lot about different components needed to assemble a computer system, such as the case, the motherboard, the power supply unit, the RAM, the hard disk drive, this, optical drives, and so on. So now we want to test our knowledge with a few questions that we have here. So let's check the question one by one. We have the first question here. Voltages used by the computer system. We want you to explain that. Remember, this is a question taken from a discussion on power supply units. So we want to look into that. Just 3 points, three points out of the 20 points that we have here. So apart from that, we have another question here. The second question. The second question is about power supply units still about the power supply units. We have the table here that gives us the rating of various components, the power supply units, the rating of various components. So we want you to look at the table and check out the question. There are 3 questions on it. So question is about assembling a new computer system, and then we want to actually decide by calculation what's wattage of the power supply unit is needed. So we see various items of the computer, the components that will be needed for installing the computer system, and the power rating for each. So we want you to go ahead and answer the question, determine the rating required for the power supply unit, 6 points. Then if you want to have additional expansion of the functionality of the computer by installing a TV tuner card of the power rating indicated here. So we want you to actually suggest a needed upgrade that will be necessary for the computer to achieve that. And then the last one, question C. Question C is actually not related to the question here, but it's just testing your knowledge about the computer cooling system. So we want you to write short notes on the computer cooling system. And that one gives you another 3 points. So question 2 itself is about 9 points. A, 6 points. B, 3 points. And then the last one, question C, 3 points. So we write short notes on the computer cooling system. Now look at the table for the number 2. We have various items here, such as the accelerated graphic card, peripheral component interconnect, that's PCI. The power rating is also here. 30 watts for the AGP, 5 watts for the PCI, and then SCSI PCI card, 25 watts. CD-ROM drive, 10 to 25. 2 gigabyte RAM, 5 per 128 MB, 1200 RPM hard disk drive, 5 to 15 watts. The motherboard without CPU or RAM, 30 watts. And the CPU here, we have 550 megahertz, Pentium 3, 30 watts. When you look at this is a kind of a old system. Recent computer system don't use Pentium 3. They use either i3, i5, or what have you. But let's just say that is what we have here. Let's use this system to actually determine the power needed. So that is question 2. And then the 2C is not related to that. Just write short note on the computer cooling system. Okay. Then we can now move on to the last one, which is question 3. Question 3 here. Question 3 is asking about compare and contrast HDD and SSD. So definitely you must know you are familiar with HDD and SSD. So compare and contrast them. And question B, you have to write short notes on SODDIM. you must also know what SODDIM is all about. You must be aware of what is necessary there. So we have question 3A, 3 points, and 3B, 2 points. So the total, if you check through, you will see that the total points in this test is going to be 20 points, 3 points, 6 points, 3 points. That's about 15, then plus 3 points and 2 points, 5 points. That is 20 points. So the total grade here is 20 marks, 20%. So we want you to carefully solve that in about 15 minutes or thereabouts. Then you submit to your instructor. If you are seeing this on the internet, you can submit to your instructor. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, share and like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that when we bring another interesting video like this, you get notified by YouTube. Thank you very much. Until another time. Bye.